It's a bit of a shame we've sort of raced through Thailand and Malaysia, but I suppose, you know, you can't fit it all in. We're here. Finally. It's now 8:45 in the evening. Now I'm going to have a deep, long look at the next part of this last part of the journey. And there better not be a bus in it ever again. Woohoo! Yeah! I'm free! I'm free! I mean, I love the trains. I do. I like them. And I like the buses, but I can't take any more of those. You start to go slightly mental after a while. This is 458 meters high, both of them. And it's a kajillion gigawatts a minute. I don't know how many gigawatts it is. To drive in and see that beautiful Twin Towers has just been fantastic, but I'm really pooped now. We're just leaving KL, it's Kuala Lumpur, and we're heading down towards Singapore. We're going to this marina in Danga Bay. I got so fed up with being in a train and then another bus, I just couldn't take it anymore. I decided to drive, and I feel much better for it as well. It's like a breath of fresh air to be back in control. But we're heading down towards Singapore now. I'm going to go and wakeboard across to Singapore. I'm getting a bit nervous now. Will I be able to hold on for 500 meters? Will I be able to get up? That's all I want to worry about. Don't want to do this anymore.
Wait.
I'm nervous. Does my bum look big in these?
Looks alright.
Yeah. Can you see I pooped my pants already?
When you're riding, your body should be in between both your feet, not over your back foot. Bend your front knee, your body shifts.
Okay.
So always, all your arms are doing is holding it down. Turn your hips, twist your hips, push your hip to my finger. Yeah. So now you feel it. Where is it pulling? You feel it pulling on your hips, right?
Yeah.
Not on your shoulders. Keep your shoulders back and push your hip up. Hip bone to there. Yeah.
Okay.
And just remember that feel. Like this is what you want to be feeling.
Having not done this wakeboarding for ages, you know, for 20 years, I thought, Christ, I'm, you know, never gonna get up. I was thinking, oh God, you know, I'm gonna really make a fool of myself here.
First time in 20 years?
It's quite amazing, actually, when you think about where we've come from Ireland. And I'm now wakeboarding across to Singapore.
And that's when I face planted. And oh my God, did I not expect it. I mean, you have your ski like that, and then you spin it round to go sideways, and then somehow I just caught the edge, and I just went, and just bang, just face planted the water, and I can't tell you how painful that was. I mean, ow!
That really hurt.
Face plant. The joys of wakeboarding. I think it's front teeth for that.
Got back up, and then headed towards Singapore. In case you're wondering, I didn't quite do the whole of the wakeboard. I did a good few miles of it, but I actually fell over quite a few times and missed out a little bit, but I gave it a pretty good go. And I just wakeboarded into Singapore, into Raffles Marina.
Hey, Catherine. Hey, guys.
Well done.
Good job, good job.
So as we came around the corner, there was Catherine, Rem, and Oscar standing on the pier, and they're old friends of the family. It was so nice to see them. And apparently, no one's done it before, gone from Malaysia to Singapore wakeboarding. So, you know, isn't that what they do? Rem took us all around town. It was lovely to get a nice sort of flavour of Singapore. It's incredibly modern and efficient, and the whole thing just works brilliantly. Everything you could possibly want there, really. I mean, it's a real sort of kind of Americanized. And then we headed back to Catherine's house, a beautiful house. It's one of these old black and white houses. And funny enough, when Singapore gained its independence, all those houses were given back to the government, and they're still owned by the government, and so people can rent them. You've been in Singapore for 4 years now?
Yep.
Singapore appears to be a bit devoid of culture to begin with, you know, it's kind of really sterile. You know, once we got to know it, some travelling, it's fantastic.
You know, I'd missed being at a home and having home-cooked food, and that was, it was lovely. Needed that to sort of recharge our batteries. We're going to Indonesia, and we're heading for Borneo, where we're going to visit a UNICEF project. To get there, we're going to take a fast ferry to Bintan Island, and then we cross the island in a taxi, which happens to be an old 1971 Holden Kingswood, which is an Australian car. Just need a Foster's in my hand now, and that'll be perfect, wouldn't it? Look at that! Hello! Then we hop onto a water taxi to Nicoya Island, where we're going to meet our boat to Borneo. It's amazing, you know, coming from Singapore and how manicured and modern Singapore is, and then, you know, just a couple of hours later, you're in Indonesia and on these amazing tropical islands. It's a paradise island, isn't it? That is our boat, just there. It's quite old. Oh, she's going to look after us, that's all I have to say. I've got butterflies in my stomach. It's quite swelly, so I think it might be a little bit roly-poly. So I was just wondering why we're leaving such a beautiful place to get onto an old dodgy boat. We should be staying here. And there she is. Hello! Friendly. Wow, she's a big old boat. Here we go. Oh, that's an interesting concept. Oh.
Before we go, we have to pray first.
Okay.
Kami ucap terima kasih kepadamu Tuhan, kami sambut teman-teman kami yang mau ke Pontianak. Dengan Engkau kami percaya kami akan pergi dengan selamat.
That was nice. Makes me feel better. She's normally a cargo ship, but she's very basic. It's empty at the moment, so she's riding really high. Normally she sits much lower in the water, so it means she'll bob around a lot more. Big old waves. Small boat. And so what do you normally carry in the ship?
Usually we bring cigarettes
from Singapore
to Malaysia, and then go back to here.
Well, we've got a problem already. Fucking hell. Oh my God. I mean, what is going on? We have not had luck with boats on this trip. This is not good. You can see the water coming in through the boat, you know, through the wooden slats. I mean, it's absolutely gushing in. It's coming in from everywhere. Fuck. Right. Woohoo! Wow, look at these roads. Dragons. I got the hump with them, and he got the hump with me.
Getting a bit stir-crazy all travelling together.
It's making me feel sick.
It just feels awful.
Oh, yes! Come on! Come on!
A road train, totally run by the sun.
Hey guys! But after all these months, we've finally made it.